Happy St. Patrick's Day, Twitch. How you doing? It's Wednesday, March 17th, 2021. And, well, today we're going to be enjoying a little bit of the post-game for Monster Hunter World. We finally beat the old Everworm. I believe it's now called Ishvala Fedora? I mean, no, I'm going to get that name wrong because the name is just not ingrained in my brain here because they literally just called the monster Unknown. Don't worry, it'll get ingrained in my brain enough, though. But hopefully you guys are having yourselves a good Wednesday. Hopefully you had yourself a enjoyable St. Patrick's Day. I'm not exactly the type to... St. Patrick's Day, the one, like, it is the last holiday. It is the last holiday, a religious holiday, oddly enough. I know it doesn't come off like that. But, it is the last holiday or last religious holiday where basically, for the Irish, it was basically their day of being converted to Christianity. But for the majority of people around the world, it's an excuse to stereotype the Irish and just drink a lot. And I'm gonna be honest with you. You ate corned beef? I ate corned beef too. That's what I had for dinner. So you can take note that I am part Irish myself here, so at the very least, though, I'm the type of person who, at least when I drink, it's for celebrations, and it's a celebration indeed. Let's actually enjoy at least a bit of our heritage and enjoy a bit of drink here. I'm not drinking Bushmills, but I'll just be enjoying some of my usual Suntory whiskey. I'm actually gonna pour myself a good amount right now. I know you can't see it, but just imagine how delicious. It was homemade corned beef. Nice. That sounds amazing. Well, I hope you enjoyed it as well. I enjoyed mine. How's it going, Newton? How's it going, Dank Magician? Hopefully you guys have yourselves a happy St. Patrick's Day. If you excuse me for a second, I'm going to take a drink. That's the good stuff. Anyway, though, hopefully you guys enjoyed yourselves your St. Patrick's Day. I know I don't normally like talk about... I say it in jest, honestly, because I'm not exactly the most religious person, but at the same time, it's kind of weird how we live in such a super politically correct world. And I'm not a politically correct person here. I try and at least give respect. I don't go out of my way to go, like... You know, that full extreme. I find, if anything, too many people are on that extreme nowadays, but I usually do my best. Like, I'm going to try and be respectful to people and their, and their cultures and such. And sometimes you'll enjoy it in jest and such, because some people, they want to celebrate stuff. They want to be able to enjoy it, and I don't want to make people feel bad about things or anything like that, the way they celebrate things. When it comes to St. Patrick's Day, I don't take offense to all the people who go out and dress up in green or just slam down as many Guinnesses as possible. The core point, though, at the very least, enjoy, like, appreciate the culture. Appreciate the stereotypes for a lark at the very least. Just don't make people feel bad about things. Which, if anything, I feel like that's the kind of the ironic part about St. Patrick's Day as a holiday. Is like, for how politically correct of a world we live in now, that is the only actual holiday that's probably left now, where it's like, yeah, let's just enjoy stereotyping an entire ethnicity. So I always find it funny that that's the actual holiday. Of all things, the Irish. God bless us, Irish. But why don't we get started here, and let's actually start up Monster Hunter World, though. Hopefully you guys... I'm gonna be talking to myself. Let's just say I've enjoyed a little bit of celebrating early. I enjoy drinks to celebrate. I don't normally drink to get drunk. If you end up drunk, well, that's one thing. That's a side effect there. And don't worry, I've got plenty of water with me too. So I will stay well hydrated. The only user that's banned in my Twitch stream is Stay Hydrate Bot. It's the only one that's banned. I don't need a bot telling me to drink. That's exactly what they want. Don't say it out loud or somebody will notice. Exactly. See, exactly. If I actually complain about it on social media, someone's actually gonna finally realize that's like, oh crap. We're complete hypocrites. And where's my game? There's my game. You can't tell me what to do, hydrate bot. Exactly. See, I find bots to actually be useful. Like, in terms of moderation, bots are super useful. They are, if anything, actually probably something you should definitely learn to utilize.
We're not gonna stop now. Let's follow Nergigante, wherever it's headed.
But at the same time, though, bots are also... I don't like bots that can be implemented in people's chat. Like, if you're an outsider and you're putting a bot in a person's stream, I don't like that. And I know there's plenty of bots out there. Was like, ironically enough, what is it? Electronic Longboard. A bot that literally does nothing but host every single person who streams on Twitch. It is a full-on bot. It is an account that's owned by someone, and the person actually has streamed on it before. But for the most part, it's known as an account that's just bots. So it's funny to actually go, oh, you were actually supposed to, this person gets a reward for being nothing more than a bot. 8-star rank or higher, what the heck? The heck is this? I don't even have access to 8 stars. What kind of bullcrap is that? I don't even... I thought I was done with the game. I got the credits. You're telling me there's more? There's more. You're heading towards the big leagues now? I thought Master Rank was the big leagues. I thought it was the big leagues. Well, if we're fighting Nergigante, we'll just use this. And... go get our dragon sword. There's our dragon sword. I didn't get too much time to actually sit down and play this. I was originally trying to go and get the full bloom tickets from the limited bounties, but yeah, my limited bounties, actually I'll just show it to you right now. Go to the handler here. The handler here, so I had the request of doing, what the hell, oh. Shara Ishvalda. That is gonna take some time. That does not roll off the tongue. I am sorry. I should just call it Shara for short. Shara Ishvalda's optional quest has been unlocked. This quest will randomly appear when you finish any quest or return to headquarters from an expedition. Once it appears, it'll say the optional quest list for a period of 2 quests. Don't let the opportunity pass you by. Play puts attention to such messages and the music at Celiana. The odds of the quest appearing go up as your master rank increases. Okay. Well, that's a new one. But the only actual... I guess now I have... Great, now I have a 6th quest. Before Shara Ishvalda actually showed up, my limited bounty quest was to do a 6-star rank. I didn't have access to any. The only one I did have access to was apparently hunting down a tempered Rathalos and a savage Deviljho. That is not fun. I did not have the metal to do this. Also, I was exhausted and woke up extremely late today. The Ben Barrow time calls it Shara for simplicity as well. Good. Good. They should call it Shara. Like, Shara just rolls off the tongue better. Ishvalda, that's the part that throws me off here. But I did do a bit of upgrading, actually. Apparently, I did have a few spare parts. Thanks to Shara Ishvalda here. I'm just simply gonna be saying it just so I can memorize it. Just the more you use it, the more you'll memorize it. But I was able to do a couple upgrades. I upgraded my Chrome Knight sword here to its final level. I also, I haven't upgraded the Legendary Bang, apparently. I'm actually surprised. I was expecting, like, each of the Elder Dragons to have an alternate form. Like, they could still have an alternate form. Upgraded the Laguna Blossom, that's finally upgraded to the max. Same thing with the The Icicle Spike, that's the Nardabosh. That's a lot of crit. That's not a lot of damage, but that's a lot of crit. Still don't know what this is, so there's still some monsters we haven't even fought. What was it? Finished upgrading I upgraded the Rathian to Rose Highness. Let's see here. I also took care of the Booming Barrage, so we got Brachydios' weapon. Naga, that's already been upgraded here. Hidden Edge, I still haven't upgraded that just because I haven't gotten a Nargacuga mantle. Nargacuga is actually really hard to fight. I feel like I can get Barioth now, but Nargacuga, that is one, like, that and Tigrex to me are still, like, good, challenging fights. They're not, like, boring. I upgraded the Velkhana, so Velkhana's upgraded. And I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed with the Velkhana sword. It looks nice graphically, but at the same time, damage and numbers-wise, it looks terrible. And I think it's just because it has a a four-socket deco. And my problem is right now, I don't exactly have all the decorations. Still need to work on fighting Acid Glavenus. That's something I don't look forward to. Glavenus is another fight that I also consider at least currently challenging. Still need to take care of Tigrex. Thunder Element. I'm a little surprised. I haven't actually discovered what the heck to do with the Thunder Element. Barioth is taken care of. Glavenus is taken care of. The Anjanath is done. I still need to hunt down a Kirin apparently to get the max for the Fulgur Anjanath. We should probably actually lean into attack on that one there. Still, we also got, this? I apparently need to hunt for that, because that's just really good. That's actually probably better than my, current ones. Also, now we can actually see what the Kirin sword looks like, too. That's the lightning sword I actually want to upgrade. And also, apparently this is the water sword, which is called the Hydro Discus. I feel like Affinity is oddly enough overrated in terms of it. I'd rather just have more damage than more crit. And then finally the Black Steel, so Teostra finally showed itself. Those aren't good numbers, honestly. We also got the Savage Devil Joe apparently to appear. This is not a good armor. This is not a good weapon. I don't know why. They would have negative 20% and the maximum damage is 392. And we still have a lot of things that are just kind of unknown. For now, though, why don't we go and hunt ourselves a Nergigante. You think you know what the Thunder Element material is from? Well, I'm curious, actually. Trust me, there is a lot of restraint of so many jokes I could do with Grandma here cooking us a meal. I am sparing you. I am keeping your innocence. Because it's Granny. Alright. Just make sure. Trust me, I very quickly I lose track of what I'm supposed to do. Alright, let's go hunt ourselves. Hey, the tracker. Oh, that was a good one. Feels like a weight off my shoulders. Thanks for that. It's been a real treat working with you. Hang on a second. I need to do something. You never get to take a picture of the... Really? Come on. Focus! There we go. I don't think I've done a single request here. I need to actually do those. Now that I actually know how to do them, I should probably actually do them. I'm not saying 1, spoilers, and 2, it's going to be funny if you let discover it for yourself. Well, let's find out. Let's go after Nergigante.
Let's go.
We'll follow that thing to the ends of the new world. Yes, let's actually go and fight the thing that was apparently supposed to be the representation of balance in the new world by killing it. Even though I think we technically killed it. How the heck did we were able to carve Nergigante and still actually say, hey, it's still alive? I love the brigade layered armor. I love that you basically get to look like a red mage. I'll be honest, like a ridiculously large hat like that just makes me feel badass, oddly enough.
Fog's
Look, that.
thick, but I'm almost certain it went this way.
What the? Forest?
Partner, it's amazing. I knew it. It's Nergigante.
Oh. Well, rest in peace, Basil Goose. What the heck is with this environment? What happened to the Elder's Recess?
What is this place?
Signs of turf war. The New World or the Hinterland?
Nothing can stop us.
Hey, hang on a second. We are in the Elder's... Oh, we are in a new Elder's Recess. Well, this is weird. Welcome to the land of... It makes no sense because almost every land in one, if I basically remember correctly. That's a very long name. That's a very long name for a land. That's a very long name for a land. Heck? I'm surprised they're just not having her actually voice act this. It's insane. How can two regions coexist? Where the heck did she go? Oh, I can't even capture anything right now. I'm in cinema mode.
Proceed with caution.
Let's just take every land and push them together. I think decayed carcass. What? Oh, a Rathalos. Also, apparently there's... Okay, there's Grimalki. I knew the handler could teleport. Look, there's a lot of mystery to the handler. Getting hungry, partner? I know I am. Got a camp. Time to start doing some research. Oh, by the way, about those tracks you found. They contain an odd type of secretion. Never seen this in the New World, or the Hinterlands. It may be unique to this region. And there's whatever's making that roaring sound. Be careful out there, okay?
Hey, partner.
I'm surprised we have all this stuff. Well, let's go find out. Gimme. She's a bottomless pit. She's not very. She's never not hungry. True. That's actually the one nice, unique quirk she has. She just loves to try and eat everything. Oh god, there's Jagras here? Wait, what happened to the other life forms? Oh, that's a thunderbug. What the heck is that? Thunder Pupper? A Diablos? Wait, you look different, and you're not the Black Diablos variety either, are you? Zinogre? Oh, you have got to be kidding me. How does she knows what a Zinogre is? So am I supposed to, you know what? Forget this. We're doing this. We're doing this. You are coming with me. I need a new puppy. I want a puppy. Nope, puppy. You've lost track of the moments. It seems to have left the air. What? What do you mean lost the monsters? Diablos left the locale. No, you come back here. I want a puppy. No. Everyone left. Wait. Wait, what? What kind of buildup is that? Everyone literally left. Oh, that was a lot of areas I covered. Oh, this place has verticality here. Well, that's a bummer. Oh my god, it literally is every single biome. There's a Nogri, huh? How... There a beetle or something? I'm gonna walk around a little bit just so I can actually... Oh, I can probably actually do this, can't I? Yes, I can. Hey, how's it going, Plenty of Time? Don't... Ah. Darn. I wanted to catch that. How you doing tonight? Happy St. Patrick's Day. Alright, let's see. Does this lead me to the camp? Probably not, but let's find out. I wonder if there's any... Surprised I haven't found any new resources. Yep, it's St. Patrick's Day today. Still never even figured out what the heck this gloam grass bud is for. That's the other thing. And that's like one of the few things I haven't figured out what it's for. That's oh, wait. That's Grimalki. There we go. This is the way I need to go. Nope. Come back here. Also, I just want to see what she says. Who can even imagine a place like this? I'm amazed the wing drakes even found it. What? Wait. How do I leave? Wait. Normally you leave by talking to her. Ah. Okay, serious question actually. I'm honestly asking this. How do you leave? The main menu? What? Oh. Well, that's anticlimactic. That feels like an oversight. That feels like a major oversight. Normally you can talk to the handler and she can actually send you back. That's what I've always done. The Land of Discoveries. Reach the Guiding Lands. Oh. So we didn't go to the Elder's Recess. We completely ignored the Elder's Recess. What kind of hunters are we?
Great.
Wow, that's some story. Who would have thought a place like that existed?
Uh-huh.
I know, Arathos was fighting at Diablos, and then Zenogre joined in. That is how you pronounce it, right? Zenogre? Zenogre? You didn't get to actually fight them, but how do you like... I've got a bias towards dogs, and at least it's nice to have a dog-like creature that isn't... look like it's made of all muscle. I'm looking at you, Odogaron.
Really?
When we were testing how high we can go with the airship, I remember seeing a strange mountain-like shape on the horizon. The Third Fleet wanted to conduct an investigation since they had no solid evidence of anything like that existing. It looks like you managed to beat them to the punch. Well, I'm hearing that land contains regions that resemble from the locales we're already active in. There's got to be something fundamentally different about them, though. We'll need to focus on gathering samples from bones and ore so that we can compare them to data we already have.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you noticed that was off? I actually found tracks that had a strange composition to them. I never saw anything like them in the New World or the Hinterlands. Definitely from a monster, but I couldn't pinpoint what monster made them. I think I'll have the time to look into those tracks too if you want. Who knows, if we can analyze the tracks, they might even lead to something big, groundbreaking even. Understood. I'll leave that to you then. Now that's sorted out, the most difficult part is next. What the heck do we call that place? I think I got it. Since we're led there by Nergigante, the Guiding Lands has a nice ring to it. Alright, let's get cracking the mystery of the Guiding Lands. You gotta look for that Zenogre first. Oh, and don't forget to collect samples from bones and ore while you're out there. You're the lady, head out to the Guiding Lands when you're ready. Go on an expedition to the Guiding Land. Multiple complex ecosystem consisting of multiple regions that affect each other. Go on exposition to find out more about the monsters and characteristics of each region. Only master rank is available in the Guiding Lands. You'll receive master rank points for any large monsters you hunt in the Guiding Lands, even on expeditions. Large monsters will escape and be replaced by other large monsters after a while, but if you're fighting them, or if they're low on health, they will stay around longer. If you faint while on an expedition in the Guiding Lands, you will see fewer rewards when hunting a large monster. Aw, that's a... Zenogre. Okay, Zenogre. Or Zenogre? Zenogre? Zenogre. Sorry, as terrible as it sounds for how long I've actually been speaking English, one thing, like, ever since I've actually tried to learn Japanese is that, and I got decently far. I don't speak it fluently and stuff, but I still know how the characters are pronounced. Yeah, that doesn't feel right though, Zinogre. It might be a localization thing, honestly. Zinogre, really? Huh. Just because I literally pronounce like, okay, if I look at the starting character for each one, they'll make more sense. The more you research large monsters in the region, the more region level will increase. The higher region levels, new and powerful species and tempered monsters may start appearing. Large monsters in the Guidelands will drop rare items and yield special materials if you carve or capture them. Make sure you take them to the smithy. One word of warning: as one region's level increases and changes, the level for another region may go down. So it's in so the Guiding Lands is a constant flux then. The Guidelands mining outcrops and bone piles will also produce special materials that can't be obtained elsewhere. You'll also be able to find gathering points that yield increasingly valuable materials the more you use them. Each region has its own unique materials, so make sure you try out each gathering point you come across. If you keep going at it, you may even run across special gathering points. Interesting. And I'm instantly Master Rank 49, apparently. Oh, the cap has been removed. I didn't even know there was... Oh, this is literally like the Hunter rank.
Hey there, partner.
Special assignment incoming. Talk to the Admiral. What? Okay.
Hey, that reminds me.
Hey, I heard the research-based team took the airship for some kind of test. Apparently they saw something that looked like a mountain. They don't know for sure because the air up there was thin. I think they might have been hallucinating. Can you believe that?
How are you doing?
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
The cold doesn't really bother me anymore. Yeah, being shirtless like that
How's it
would.
going?
Hey, you keeping me busy? Yes, you're keeping me busy. So instead of just instantly going on an expedition, they literally, let's go see what Shatterhorn is all about. Wow, this game's literally just throwing everything. Also, speaking of which, hello. I never did take a picture of you, buddy. A smile for the camera. Japanese name is Jinoga. See, that makes more sense. That's why it was like Zinogre or Zinogra. It's basically like endgame and MMO. Look, Dank Magician. At least the field team leader is not on the Oregon Trail.
Hey, kid. Been waiting for you. We got things to discuss. You've heard the rumors of Shatterhorn, right?
No.
Seems a few hunters exploring the Hoarfrost Reach caught a glimpse of something. Something like a Kirin with its horn broken off.
I don't want to fight another Kirin.
I know, right? A real ear perker. So, I figured I'd go out to the Reach and take a look for myself. I looked high and low, but no sign of any Kirin, much less a hornless one. But I did find tracks. Fresh tracks. It's strange, though. Having a Kirin show up all of a sudden out here, which means it came from somewhere else. So, we gotta go and find this shattered horn. I already filed a quest with your handler. Who knows where it came from, what's up with its horn? But it's our job to put the pieces together. Now get moving, and don't keep me waiting.
Investigate the Kirin in the Hoarfrost Reach. A Kirin with a shattered horn has been spotted in the Hoarfrost Reach. Take on the special assignment Sterling Pride and investigate. In Iceborne, speak to characters with purple exclamation points to advance special assignments. In Monster Hunter World, special assignments can be advanced by speaking to the characters found in Astera or in the 3rd Fleet's research base with a blue question mark above their heads. So that's not gonna go away, right? Well, I guess the question is, what should we do? Do we want to do the Admiral's request, or do we just want to do an expedition, I guess? I was expecting to fight dragons here.
We're on the hunt.
Where did that Kirin come from, and what happened to its horn? The Admiral said he's raring to find out. And so am I. Whenever you're ready, take on the special assignment Sterling Pride to start investigating that Kirin. Investigating the Guiding Lands alone or as a leader. The Guiding Lands has been added to the quest board and world map. At the cursor to the Guiding Lands to go on an expedition. You can also go on expeditions via the quest board. When you go on an expedition in the Guiding Lands, you select your own objective when you depart. This will help other players with the same objective find and join you more easily. You can also change the objective by talking to the handler. If you want to join other players on their expedition in the Guiding Lands, go to the quest board and talk to the handler. A Guiding Lands option has been added to the quest board. Select join to respond to SOS players. Yada yada. Join other players on expeditions of Guiding Lands. The results will be reflected on the status of your own Guiding Lands as well, so it pays off to help each other out in the multiplayer. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. Speaking of interesting, actually, well, forgot about this here. Probably actually do this. Let's actually do this. You do want to join on in? I don't know if there's more single-player stuff here. It's kind of hard for me to discern now, since this is technically post-game. So, I don't know. I don't know. And apparently also the Steamworks wants our help with something. How many quests is this game is going to throw at me now?
Oi!
We did some proper work on the Steamworks and added something fancy to it. Now you can choose how much fuel you want to use per turn. What? Fill up with a boatload of fuel and watch the goodies roll in. When you're up to it, give her a go. A new option has to switch the output of the Steamworks has been added. By switching the output to 10 times, one turn will use 100 fuel cells, but you'll also see 10 times the amount of items. Switching output will set the Steamworks gauge. Steam power buildup is the same as regular output. Certain overdrive bonuses items can only be obtained a limited amount of times. Interesting. Oh, you literally just 10 or 100. Wow. This game better start handing out the coal like crazy, because I'll be honest, they were not handing out a lot. So the Admiral's Quest will lead me to Goku. Well, what do you guys want to do? Guiding Lands, or should I just do, oh, it's not on the list. What? Oh, special assignments. Slay a Kirin. Well, do we want to do the special assignment, or do we want to do the, just the Guiding Lands? I feel like I probably could actually save this for later. Especially, let's be honest, it's a Kirin. I say do the Kirin quest if it's what I'm thinking. Okay. Alright, let's fight a Kirin. Let's see what happens. Let's do what the Admiral wants here. But out of my personal curiosity here, it's been a while since I've actually hunted a Kirin. It's been a very long time. Oh, fire, of course. Of course it's fire. Let's see. Oh, this is gonna be painful. I really wish I had a light bow gun. I really wish I had a light bow gun right now. Because fighting a Kirin at close range is awful. This is probably one of the worst things you could ever do, is fight a Kirin in melee range. But let's do it. Actually, you know what? I need to start... Hold on a second. I gotta do something. This is important. This is very important here. What's it take to actually make... Let's make a few of these. Get my butt out of there when I need it. Alright, yep, I think I got everything. Alright, let's rock and roll. I guess we're doing the special assignments here.
On time as usual. Let's go find old Shatterhorn.
A hornless Kirin. I wonder what happened to it.
No, whatever. I can just use... I'll just live off the land. Oh, they even give hot drinks. Sweet. Free hot drinks. I feel differently about fighting Kieran. I've always struggled with fighting with a ranged weapon. It's an easy time with a melee. I guess it depends on how much you learn the patterns. It's gotta be that, honestly. Also, I just realized I didn't put on my winter outfit. I feel so naked. Also, what the... Huh? You gotta love that there's a thunderstorm here. What the heck is with the marks on the minimap? Game is about learning patterns if you want to solo it. I'm so used to soloing things, but honestly, even Kieran. Kieran is a monster that'll always give me trouble. Just simply because it's Kieran. Like, it's a very fast attacking monster that just consistently does not let up. And that's my honest problem with it. And a lot of attacks, you can't even block. You know which, actually? Hello. Hey, wait. Gotta use that zoom. My observation album is full. How dare you, game? How dare
The
you?
horn!
Well, well. Look who came out to play. Now we're getting somewhere. Time to figure out what this Kieran's all about.
That Kieran may be injured, but that doesn't make it any less dangerous.
Diablos was what you always struggled with? Yeah, I could... Diablos is definitely an interesting one. Diablos is definitely an interesting one to deal with. Oh, this is gonna be so bad. Wait, couldn't I just do this? Oh, right. Not on the thingy. That's what I was afraid of. Come on, auto aim, do my job for me. No, not attack. Oh, I'm already dead. I'm already dead. All right. I'm going to die the moment I get up. Electrified fur. Oh, put on the mantle. You kind of need it. What? Oh, come on. Oh, fine. Oh, goody. White sharpness does not do anything against it. Not even... Game, please. This is why I always fight Kieran with a ranged weapon. It's just, he's just constantly moving. He's just constantly moving. And you can't do jack about it. I hate fighting Kieran. Kieran is easily like a bane of my existence. And it didn't even do anything. Oh, it's enraged. Of course it is. Of course, it's enraged. Right, Kieran is always enraged. I hate fighting Kieran. I really do. Kieran is just, it has the problem where it's like, it's just, you need a ebb and flow, and Kieran doesn't have that. Because you're always, like, he's such a small hitbox, too. Please let me actually jump on you. That's all I really want. I want to mount you. Please let me mount you. No, of course not. God, I hate you, Kieran. Out of all the monsters in this game, I don't like Kieran. That's the one I'm gonna... That's the one I'm gonna complain about. Each time, every time, it's Kieran. You're fighting a thunder unicorn, says... I'll be honest, anytime I hear dragon, I was surprised, like, this is considered a dragon. Also, I think the other problem is you just have to constantly wait for opportunities to attack. That's my other problem. And so sometimes you'll get hit by lightning, and you go... And you just go, I disagree. And he's gone hyper mode. Also, why am I taking I really hate you, Kieran. I'm already dead. I'm already dead. That's a stun for it? You're kidding me. Also, getting super armor is not enjoyable either. Like, all these lightning attacks, even with Uragon's armor, you cannot block. I'm really hoping... Like, this is when you're like, this is to me always a bad, this is to me like probably one of the worst designs for a monster. Not the actual appearance of it, but the actual gameplay. Ugh. Like, it has too many close-range attacks that basically protect itself. That's why. That's the other reason I hate fighting this thing with with a melee weapon. That's the other reason. Don't say that to one of my friends. I made a joke. They love fighting Kieran. Hey, they can love fighting Kieran, and I'm sure they, like, if anything, I can definitely, like, you can relate a person's love for a monster in relation to how easy it is for them to actually farm it. I could easily see some players just having the pattern of a monster down, like, completely. Me, this is one of my weaker points, because, let's be honest, like, the rarer you get to fight a monster, the more difficulty you're gonna have with it. Like, you're constantly fighting all the other monsters in the game here, but Kieran is like... I remember I couldn't even get other people to actually fight this thing. It's like, alright, well, you want to fight Kieran, good luck. Play by yourself. And I did not have a mantle equipped. Like, it was literally... Yeah, good luck, dude. Yeah, like, you need to actually get more power. Most people love drawing the female Kieran armor. That I do remember. That I definitely do remember. Oh, I'm dead. That's the other reason I hate fighting Kieran. Alright, remove this, please. Like, the range. The amount of range this thing gets. Like, I think I've done, what, 100 damage to this thing? I think I've only done 100 damage to this thing. Like, it just has no tells. It has no ebb and flow to me. It doesn't even exhaust itself. That's the other part that sucks. Like, every other monster will exhaust. Kieran has never exhausted on me in a single fight. I hate fighting Kieran. I hate it. They are the type who'd fight you tooth and nail to convince you it is a fun fight. It is an active... Okay, an active fight does not always mean it's a fun fight. That is something I feel like a lot of people always mistake. Like, they always make that mistake. It's like, oh, well, you're constantly engaged, therefore it's a fun fight. It's like, no, there is a... To me, a good fight has an ebb and flow. Like, and depending on how fast a fight can be, and I don't mean like how quick you can, like a speedrunner, I mean being able to understand the myriad number of attacks. Like Dark Souls. You look at a game like Dark Souls, the reason why Dark Souls has such a stupid amount of people following, I also have got to take a drink of a hot drink, is literally because it has a simple ebb and... What happened to my drinks? Oh crap, I boxed them. I boxed all my drinks. Where's my drinks? Give me my drinks, please. I need them. I don't need draining stamina, of all things here. Where is it? There it is. Like, if you, like, I think the problem with Kieran is basically it just is able to consistently attack, and so there's no actual ebb and flow to the fight, because every single attack is delayed. And when you have every single attack delayed, you're gonna have problems. And I know, like, and this is coming from me, a extremely passive player who will like to look and analyze a monster's attacks. This monster doesn't take breaks. This monster does not take breaks. I don't mean it's a bad fight, it's not well designed. Like, you're constantly having to guess because it's not the monster that's attacking, it's the lightning that's attacking. And so you're literally just taking a guess if you're actually going to be able to do that. If you're actually going to be able to do damage to the monster. That is the real problem with this fight. And that's why, like I say, this is a monster you do range on, because everything happens above you. Every single attack is happening above you. It's not happening from the monster, it's happening above you. And while things like the Clutch Claw are really nice to actually have, It also doesn't have, like, it also, the other big thing, camera. Camera's the other big issue. The camera's the other big issue. Like, if you have a camera that is centered around the enemy, I might as well just be looking at the sky here, and this Kieran here should not have any melee attacks at all. Like, I feel like if you actually wanted to do the Kieran fight, it literally should just be, alright, we're literally just gonna have it be all attacks from the sky. God, every attack being delayed is difficult to deal with. This has also got to be one of the harder monsters to actually, Really? I don't even get a triple attack here? I think it's trying to convince me. Like, I will do a Kieran fight, no problem. I'll do it, but it is still... In terms of, like, oh, this is actually the least fun for me, even with the power of the sword and shield, it's not. It's at the low end of the list here. It is at the low end of the list. It's not the bottom, though. I think that actually might still belong to Deviljho. Like, Deviljho has a very similar problem, but at least you know the attacks are coming from Deviljho. Like, I'm just glad this is apparently a wounded Kieran. It probably just has as much health. And I feel like that's the only way this actual fight is balanced, is ironically enough, what makes this fight super hard is that every single attack doesn't, the majority of attacks come from, just come from lightning, it doesn't come from the Kieran itself. I would really like to be able to actually slam you into a mountain or something. I mean, out of curiosity, what weapon does your friend actually use? Like, serious question. What weapon are they known for? Oh no. Give me a break. Come on. I'm not here to play Connect 4, Kieran. I'm not here to play Connect 4. Great sword. Oh, damn it. I was hoping that wouldn't be. That's what sucks. That's what sucks about fighting the Kieran. That's what sucks about fighting the Kieran. You're not, like, that was like half a second reaction time. Like, you constantly feel ripped off when you're fighting a Kieran. And I hate feeling consistently ripped off when fighting a monster. It's like, well, it... Like, that monster was so far away, and yet he's actually still able to, it's like, alright, you're dead. You're dead. It matters not. Does Greatsword have great knockout ability? I know the hammer does, but... Is Greatsword, like, literally just damage? Like, he probably has some sort of mechanic that'll at least make the fight easier to do. I cannot... Come on! Like, if it was all lightning attacks, I would oddly enough be fine. Not really, just raw piece of damage at slow rate. That would probably explain it. He probably actually gets some of his biggest attacks fighting a Kieran. Like, I wish you could actually block the attacks. If you could block the lightning, that would be a whole different story, but I know you can't. Lightning cannot be blocked in this game. So you're like, you're a ride to hell, retribution, ride or die. Probably actually gets the biggest numbers he'll ever get, because even like the one time you get to knock down a Kieran, it probably feels really good. Elder Seal helps in my opinion. Yeah, I probably should have taken the dragon weapon instead. I'll be honest, I still haven't figured out what Elder Seal does. Like, that's one part of this game that's never really explained well, is Elder Seal. It's just, alright, Elder Seal. Oh, do that. Just let me fight a goddamn My Little Pony. Oh, this is... Yeah, no, I'm still dead, aren't I? Yep, I'm dead. I hate fighting the Kieran. Kieran is a god-awful monster to fight, because you don't get to see what's actually going to attack you. That's what sucks about it. Like, I get why NCH made a... What do you call it? Made the joke about Command and Conquer. Because it's basically that.
Hey there, partner.
Oh, I forgot my Mateo Riders. I don't think I could do the Admiral's request here. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think I can, actually. I'm gonna try it one more time, but I don't think I can. That's the other part that sucks, is basically when you deal with attacks that are completely unblockable. I always hate game mechanics that are exceptions to the rule. Game mechanics that are exceptions to the rules are always, to me, terrible. Ushala loses his wind pressure, Teostra, Lunastra. Yeah, but, okay, so, here's the thing, though. Everyone tells me what the effects of Elder Seal is, but they don't tell me exactly what the point of it is. That, to me, is always the problem of Elder Seal, is that never gets explained. Like, it's that one part that actually loses its translation. I don't think I need Legiana anymore. I usually try and see if there's, like, doubles of a certain monster. Honestly, it probably will just be... Actually, it will just be Legiana. I haven't fought many of the New World monsters, or the Iceborne monsters. People don't burn who are too close.
Hey there,
Interesting. Actually, you know what? Since there's actually nothing to break on this thing, let's actually do something here. The decorations... Oh god, that's right. This is the one build I don't actually have a, the break on. Oh, crap. Oh, wait, no, you're right. Part breaker's literally on the armor itself. My bad. Oh, shoot. Right, I built that into the armor. Oh well. It weakens an Elder Dragon's elemental abilities to make it easier. Huh, you are the first person who's actually been able to say exactly what Elder Seal is supposed to do. So basically, they lose abilities from their moveset. That's what you're saying. So you don't actually have to worry about building resistance. That's probably the other thing I should actually do.
Let's go find old Shatterhorn.
A hornless Kieran. I wonder what happened to it.
You were probably the first person to actually explain, hey, this is what it does. Instead of just saying, like, what the effects are. Let's see. Probably actually go and grab some, yeah, stones. That'll work. Hey, how's it going, Puzzle Gamer? How you doing tonight? Happy St. Patrick's Day. I got fashion. Dude, I like looking like a red mage in this game. I like the brigade armor. It's probably actually my favorite layered. Although I do like the direwolf outfit as well. I'm just not wearing it because I keep forgetting to switch to it. That's actually what I do. I just keep forgetting to switch to it. And like all my defaults are literally of just the red mage. Because it's a sword and shield. The sword and shield user can do it all. It does everything you need. Which especially for the solo players. But how are you doing tonight? Hopefully you've enjoyed your St. Patrick's Day here.
Look! The horn!
Well, well. Look who came out to play. Now we're getting somewhere. Time to figure out what this Kieran's all about.
That Kieran may be injured, but that doesn't make it any less dangerous.
Please bang your... That didn't count! How did that not count, and how did I take so much damage from that? That was... I don't like the Clutch Claws mechanics. I disagree with the fact it actually doesn't actually let you do... I feel like that should be a assured thing if you're getting that, gets enraged from the start. Okay, so basically you can't ever push it then. Ah, okay. So it's completely pointless to use the Clutch Claw in this fight then. That actually sucks now that I think about it. It actually sucks fighting the thing. Another reason to list here I don't like fighting the Kieran. Oh, come on. Okay, I didn't even get a chance to move on that one. You know what? Hang on a second. Does this actually work? That was not what I asked for. So in other words, every time you actually didn't even summon the friend I needed. I'm not even able to hit this thing. Okay, I can't actually block some of the lightning. Some of the lightning I can block. Okay, well, at least that's a positive. Because sworn all lightning, like, that's how... Actually, I'm curious. How many times have I actually fought a Kieran? How often have I fought a Kieran? 8 times. That's it. I've only... Well, actually, no. It's a little bit more because of failures. But I've only beaten a Kieran 8 times. Yeah, that's not a lot. Oh, whatever broke its arm off. Or horn off. Actually, maybe that's the other reason your friend who uses a greatsword likes fighting Kieran. He has range. Being right up next to a Kieran is kind of hazardous. It's very hazardous. Especially when you literally lose 90% of your health. And it will trample you for half. Yeah, so Kieran is in consistent rage status, isn't it? Yeah, it's in consistent rage status. This is freaking stupid. Oh no, they have to get up close and personal because it's still melee, but what I'm trying to say is, compared to, say, being in pure melee versus being in ranged. Yep, I'm dead again. Yeah, nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. I hate fights where it's like, yeah, there's nothing you can do. I hate when you have to deal with those type of fights. They're never fun for me. Please heal me. He was Your friend is friend's a braver man than I am, apparently. Also, I just realized I lost. Yep, I lost. That's the problem with Kieran. The attacks don't come from the monster, it happens above you, and you don't get to see what's above you. That's really the core problem. Change my mind if you want on that one. That's gonna be something you can't argue. That is a fact, and that's a problem. And I can't even use food. Great. Alright. Also, this is the only monster that constantly makes me have to do this, too. My presets, it doesn't matter. Also, I'm only using ancient potions because, let's be honest, you have an unlimited supply now. I think every time I fought Kieran, I had to use a ranged weapon. Camera doesn't do you any favors when fighting Kieran. That's one of the worst parts about fighting Kieran. Camera does not matter. Like, because all the attacks come from above you. Oh no, you should play with a certain amount of moxie. But this is like one that just kind of really, it's not fun to do. Because you don't know what's actually happening, just because half of the time you're just going to get hit behind. And so either you lock on to Kieran, which how mobile Kieran is, it's just as mobile as a Nargacuga. Or that happens. And so you have a constantly enraged monster who's basically immune to so many different game mechanics. I'm dead. Oh no, cute. Zilga saved me. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. My partner. Also, I hate that. You don't even get an animation and there's attacks from it. There's no tells. There is 0 tell. Zilga! You had a bigger wasp. Why? Been betrayed. And so, if you don't use the target system... damned if you do, damned if you don't. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Honestly, I rarely use the lock-on system myself, actually. It's only until recently. It's always the high-speed enemies. The high-speed enemies are the ones you need. I pretty much feel like you have to use it on. Because if it's constantly attacking, it's constantly moving, you kind of need to keep focus on it, and you can't turn a camera and attack at the same time. Because, like, if you're using a gamepad, at least. Although I honestly say, like, the complexity of the control scheme of Monster Hunter is up at the point now where it's like, yeah, you pretty much just... There's not even time to react to that. Well, you probably should use mouse and keyboard. Mouse and keyboard is probably actually the best solution. God, I really wish you could actually slam this thing in a wall. I guess you can only do it if it's asleep, now that I think about it. That would literally be the only time you could actually do that. And lighting. Freedom Unite didn't have a lock-on system. Target cam style to focus tam, which is what you're using. Target locks on for a moment instead of all the time. I didn't even know there was... Wait, this is a different targeting system? Oh god, the claw grip. I don't know how people do claw. I was trying to do claw in Ephemeral Fantasia of all games. Just to try and actually do the, That's just insulting. Okay, I guess I can block it. Shoot. Oh, crap. Just, please let this be blocked. Thank you. I ran out of stamina. Right, that's why I remember why you can't actually block it. It's, you literally run out of stamina. Target cam is awesome, try it out. I thought there was only one type of camera. I didn't know there was a second type. Like, to me, it's just been like lock on, lock off, the locker. If you understood that reference, congratulations, you're old. Dash juice. Oh god, I don't think... That's another item I've never made. That's an item I barely have made. Actually, now that I think about it, I just realized I'm using the Uragon armor, so I have the block. Chances are, actually, you probably actually can't block the lightning. I always forget I have that set bonus. Oh, come on, I was holding down the block button. Alright. They'd use up a lot of stamina. I normally, honestly, there haven't been many fights where I've had to use a lot of stamina. Damn it. Oh, that is... Oh, I just killed myself. Ah, this is a terrible fight. Alright, I'll grab some dash juice then. We shall grab some dash juice. Don't mind me, I'm just electrocuted. Save the world? Sure, no problem. Oops, oh, that's the wrong thing. That in there, and I'll grab... Do I even have dash juice? I have 4 dash juices. That's how much dash juice I've ever made in this game. Null berries are also good to remove Thunderblight. Hey, you're making me rethink my entire item wheel here. That is what you're doing now. You're making me rethink my entire item wheel. Alright. How long does dash juice even last? I doubt it would last that long, because it's probably just like a wiggly itchy. I don't even know what Thunderblight actually does. I think it just makes it easier for you to be paralyzed. Not much conveyance with this game, I'll tell you that much. Like when it comes to like the nuance of the game, it's not there. So is this enraged? Come on. Damn it. Really? No, doesn't count? Just, it doesn't count. Alright, fine. Screw you. But apparently you drop a material, which is surprising to me. I'll grab that. Makes it easier to be stunned. Okay. Does exactly what I thought it would do then. I love how it just struts around and it still has the ability to attack you. Also... only one thing I can do is just attack. Oh no. No, whatever. Fine. Oh my god, it actually fell down. Oh well, it doesn't fall down for long, unfortunately. Really? Alright. It's ironically passive attacking I always dislike. Yeah, passively you're just gonna get damage done to you. Two damage, perfect. I would very much like to attack you, please. Nergigante Charge Blade. He never really knows how annoying this fight was. See, I came after like I think the Defender set was available. I never actually I used it a little bit, but I never used it a lot. Cause like I knew like, you know, part of the game is literally just trying to build up your own arsenal. I'm going to die. Also, I just realized my blade is dull. Is it? Of course, it's good. It gets. Oh, crap baskets. See, I never, like, I looked at the Nergigante blade for the sword and shield, I was like, this is terrible as a weapon. Like, was it? I was spoiled by getting the Witcher sword of all things. Like, you're able to get the Witcher sword before you're able to even deal with Nergigante. Also, dash juice does not last that long. Dash juice does not last that long. Also, really? We're here, of all places? Come on. Get your Palico pal, you'll be lucky if you get a single charge. Like, look at this. This is with the Elder Seal, too. This is with the Elder Seal. Like, unless it becomes less effective over time. Which I would not be surprised if it did. That's kind of how most of the other status builds up do. I am surprised I didn't get hit by that. At least the lightning is stopped for now. Or it'll just go in random places. Oh god, he threw me in the water. I can't even move in the hot springs. Oh god, it's actually almost dead. I'm actually surprised. Kieran fights usually last a lot longer than that. Well, I guess it is technically injured. I don't know, I always like measure a good challenge in relation to time investment and consistency of mechanics. And I feel like Kieran kind of gets exceptions to the rule, and I hate that about some games. Get over here. You are eating. Why did that not work? That should have worked. That I'm not wrong on that. Okay, just doesn't work. Perfect. Clutch Claw, I like you at the same time. I also think you can just be a poorly explained game mechanic that doesn't allow the consistency it deserves. Catching a monster completely off guard. Nah, nothing. We're not gonna actually send the monster anywhere into the wall. Yeah, but it was walking away, so it wasn't enraged. That was my problem. Like, that was my complaint there. Like, there was a moment it was not enraged. That's why I just walked in. I'm dead. Just keep on moving. Just keep on chugging and moving. Do what every jogger does on their runs. Also, I'm gonna be freezing in a second. I'm not getting the triple attacks I normally do. Thunder traps heal them? Well, that's a good thing I rely on pitfalls.
Good work, Fiver. Head back to Celiana so we can continue with the investigation.
Or automatically enrage them? I never knew that. If that's actually true. Broadly used for many purposes. Ugh, I hate fighting Kieran. I should be glad that at least this one was already weakened. Because usually these fights last a whole lot longer. It does that for Goku. Huh. Wait, does that mean you could... Wait, does that mean you could... But I thought traps didn't work on Elder Dragons. Like, that's the reason I don't even bother bringing traps, because they don't work on Elder Dragons. They've never worked on Elder Dragons. Why would the electric traps work now? Oh yeah, no, like I said, Kieran is a lot easier with the bow guns. I don't know about the bow. The bow, you give up a lot of stamina, although they basically went out of their way to just give you free stamina. I normally rely on pitfall traps. It takes longer to set up, but it's worth it.
Hello.
Zinogre is an oddball with it, as long as it doesn't charge beforehand. Now, see, that makes sense, though. Like, if it's, like, in an enraged state and such. We're still waiting on the results of Shatterhorn. Sit tight, we'll let you know once we're done. Outsides are freezing, but the fire inside needs burning never hotter. Alright, what do you do here? Horns and hides, that's it. That's literally all you get. So each character basically just has a quest line.
Nice work with Shatterhorn, Fiver. I asked Analytics to look into it as soon as I got back. Seems like they're on the cusp of figuring out it. What do you know? Seems like they're calling for us, which means they just found out where that thing came from. I know you're dying to know more about this Kieran, so you're coming along. Let's move. All right, Teach. We're all here. Tell us what you discovered about Shatterhorn.
With pleasure. First, we examined its mane to determine what it fed on and when. Then, we analyzed soil samples taken from its hooves and were able to deduce its place of origin. Our conclusion is that it came from the Guiding Lands.
What? How did it get from there to here?
It's a good swimmer. It is an elder dragon. Traveling great distances is not out of the realm of possibilities.
Great, now I want to see a horse basically swim a distance.
Setting that aside, the question of why this Kirin has lost its horn has a much more startling answer. The damage to its horn wasn't born from a small wound that eventually caused it to splinter. No. It was broken in a split second, twisted to an unusual angle by some incredible force. In other words, something snapped the Kirin's horn.
Admiral, we know that when incredibly strong monsters invade other habitats, their presence forces weaker species to flee. And the influx of fleeing monsters into a new locale has a drastic effect on the ecosystem. Do you think this might be one of those cases?
It's possible. Could have been on the run from something. Fled the Guiding Lands and made its way to the Hoarfrost Reach. There's only one thing left to ask then. What could drive something as powerful as a Kirin out of its natural habitat? Well, guess we're gonna have to look for ourselves. Boss man, you cool with us heading out?
You asking me for permission? As if you'd listen anyway. Just promise me you won't get in over your head. And if you get into trouble, leave it to the 5th.
Ha! Don't worry. All right. Time to rock. Set up the quest and get ready to go.
Yes, sir. I'll get everything prepared.
I'll head out first and scout. Don't keep me waiting.
I'm actually surprised how much effort they put into the post-game for this. I honestly expected, like, reveal thyself destroyer. I was honestly expecting just, hey, play the game now.
Got a sec?
I had to chuckle when you and your partner mentioned her plan to write a catalog of every last edible and potable in the new world. Didn't you let me in on it? No more second guessing. I'll walk right up to her and say I want to help. That I want to co-author it with her. Aw.
Sup?
All living things traces themselves behind. The bigger the monster, the bigger the traces. All the traces find the monster, just don't follow too close. You wouldn't want some of those traces to fall on you. They already have, buddy. They already have. Even if I tell him it's too dangerous, he's going to search for the cause of the Kirin's broken horn. And I know no matter what I say, you'll end up going too, so just be careful, okay? You got it, buddy. You got it. What you say?
Hey.
Start up nightly regulated exchange via the Argosy, but transporting most things from the new world still off limits. Can't risk introducing something to the mainland that could wreck the local ecosystem. That's why I nearly blew the goggles off me when I heard that the old glutton smuggled something back home. There's always a time to break the rules. There's always a time to break the rules. Alright, what's our next quest here then? Since I guess we're committed to this quest line here. In for a penny, in for a pound. As exciting as the Guiding Lands are, we apparently have gone through this direction here. Trace whatever's broken. Oh, well, we're already going to the Guiding Lands then. Whatever's broken Kirin's hoard to the Guiding Lands, you can bet your bottom Zenny that it's one tough customer, so let your guard down. Don't be late. Well, let's see what the destroyer is. And just in case, let's go with the, you know what? Let's go with, you know what? I'm gonna bring the anti-poison items too. All right, let's go. So is the Guiding Lands storyline just like Expeditions, and that's literally it? I'm assuming it is, because it's clear we have multiple storylines now. I thought you played this, Dank Magician. Oh no, it's right, you only own vanilla, just like me for a long time.
Is there something behind here? Well now, the heck's going on?
Oh. Oh, that's Goku. Look, the Admiral is fine. I'm on PC. Request Johnson. I'm on the PC.
Big boy.
Hey, there are Kieran tracks here. What was that roar?
Hey, Prinny.
Over here.
Go back. I want to be monkey. Also, how's it going, Paper Star? What the? Wait, this, where are the tracks? There's the tracks. I wouldn't want to be monkey. I'm heading the wrong direction, apparently. So is Guiding Lanes just literally just, like, storyline?
That roar gave me the chills.
Oh. The heck do I get over there? Happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you. You're gonna be pasted by monkey pretty soon. Aww. I appreciate the lack of confidence. It shows you care. No, honestly, pretty much every single monster just stomps you. Really? Oh. I don't... Really? Am I supposed to go this way? This doesn't feel like the way I'm supposed to go.
That roar
No.
gave me the chills.
What the heck's the...
That
What's the handler
roar gave
doing
me
here?
the chills.
Yes, I'm sure it did give you the chills. There, that. Nitro Toad, no. The guidings are pretty sick once it opens up. It's not the lack of confidence, it's literally this monster. No, I believe you. I believe you.
Kieran tracks.
What happened to the Admiral?
Hey, what's wrong? Definitely not a natural formation. Looks like something just barreled through.
I probably shouldn't have brought the dragon sword now that I
Okay,
think
I'm
about
ready.
it.
We gotta find out what caused that huge roar we heard.
I am not prepared for this area.
To think a place like this was in the Guiding Lands. Is it on guard because of us?
Oh! Oh, don't snap its neck.
What's happening?
Rajang. Oh, that's... Oh! That's gotta hurt.
No way. It survived.
Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, you are kidding me.
Hey, okay, kid? Hit a detour along the way, but it looks like I made it just in time. Never imagined we'd come face to face with that big ape.
Partner, I'll help the Admiral. Give us some time to escape.
This... Get me off this wild ride, please.
Boy's a Raja. I wouldn't take it off.
Please, just... Thank you. Thank you. I can't believe it let me actually do that. Forget this. We're just literally jumping in the lava for this.
Be careful, partner.
Alright, now we run. That is a lot. It's actually... Okay, never mind. I was about to say small, but... It literally just took 3/4 of my health in one hit. It's not something to be underestimated. Can I cut off its tail? Alright, cannonball. Sure. I think that's the only Kieran cutscene I've ever seen. You need to shut your mouth. I wonder. That counted as me getting hit. Slinger bombs, huh? That's what you drop. Is this actually drain? Okay, now you're just being rude. Being rude. Also, I just realized I just lost my camera lock on you. Oh no. Oh no. Really? Instant, huh? And a ground slam, too. And there is no time for reprieve, is there? There's literally no time for reprieve. You gotta be kidding me. That's a straight attack. Oh. What the heck? His arms are hardened when enraged, so your attacks would bounce off. What? Really? You're Oh, okay. Ground slam ability. So it does. Please tell me it doesn't have actually has a grab ability. Please tell me it doesn't actually have a grab ability.
Hey, partner!
You might be able to knock it off its rampage mode quickly. Aim for its tail. I don't think it cares. Oh no, you do need... Really? This is a place where you need the drink? Ugh, I was about to say, I was hoping you don't need the drink. I know, Tandler, you need to shut your mouth here for a second. Wow. Alright. Alright. That... Actually, I don't even know why I'm doing that. Alright, what the heck do I gotta do to take care of you, buddy? What do I gotta do? Is this thing an Elder Dragon? I'm just gonna ask that question right away. Is this thing an Elder Dragon? I'm going to assume this thing's an Elder Dragon, but I don't know. It's not an Elder Dragon. Alright. Oh, great. There's a Savage Devil Joe somewhere here, too. Alright. Please. Where the heck do I need to go here? It isn't an Elder Dragon, it just eats them. Ugh. Also, I just realized I made a big mistake. I'd rather just do this. I should probably start carrying the Mega Nutrients with me. It's a fanged beast. Really? Man, it's a shame I don't have any tracks to actually find its location. It would have been nice. I think I'm going the right direction. I'm kind of guessing here. I am going the wrong direction, aren't I? Oh no, it made me jump, right. No. No, it didn't. You need King Kong to fight Godzilla. Well, you're gonna get that. Wait. So that means Dragon does nothing to this thing, then. Why? I should have changed the blast. I should have changed the blast. Oh well. Well, we'll see what we can do. Oh, this is so rude. This is not the time for jazz. That. All right. What the heck was that? It leaped at me and yet it did a shockwave attack. You have got to be kidding me. Okay, so you can block that at least. That's a good thing. Or at least with Uragon, you can block it. You know what? I just realized I probably should actually be waiting. You have. Alright, you just. When do you stop attacking? There, that is the magical question. When do you actually leave yourself open for a combo? You don't even trip, I notice. Body slam. Gotcha. You have another attack. How many attacks do you have? We just look. There's got to be a. That took half of my health. A charge. Oh, he spat out a lightning bolt. Gotcha. That's what he did. I was curious how he... Okay, this is getting annoying of you constantly being in the lava here, buddy. I really hate the clutch claws mechanics. I don't understand them. Like, if I could know when it's actually safe to use the clutch claw, that's what would make me use it more. But for the most part, I consider it just an unsafe game mechanic. Let's use this, since it's lightning. Shame he doesn't take any lava damage. So it's only in its lightning form when it attacks, when it's light. Oh, I'm sorry, was that a... No, that was not a reprieve. And I walked right into that one. Alright. Mega potion time. Well, it just broke its own horn. It literally just broke its own horn. Reject humanity, return to Rajang. Oh god, I'm gonna get banged by that. What? How? No, I'm sorry. I refuse to believe that actually just happened. I had stamina left. I literally had stamina left to actually do that. There is no reason for that to have happened. I would understand my stamina was actually at 0, but it actually had a little bit left. There was still enough left to actually do something. Also, I'm gonna... Probably should actually start bringing mega nutrients now. And then again, this game does give you just a stupid amount of max potions now. That was... I can't believe that just happened. That should not have happened. God, I haven't even scratched the surface of this boss, and I didn't even change my weapon again. I'm a goddamn moron. I'm grabbing these. Hey, buddy. Okay, you can run out of breath. Good to know. This is gonna be such a bad idea. on, it didn't even get to roll. Really? Come on. Why would you set the Vigorosp in the lava?
Proceed with caution.
Oh! Well, here comes the grab. Oh, I can't believe I made it out of that. And I can't believe how much damage it does from a charge attack. You know, him and Kieran have a few things alike. There's just a few things, and the mobility is one of them. Really? That causes me to tumble. I'm a little surprised by that. 4, 5. Stomp. Why? Hopefully that actually causes stumble damage. 4, 5. Wait. More. Okay, so a tail can actually... Just tank in that damage. Why, Tamar, come on, work with me here. No. Put on the... Yep. Alright, 180 attack. Gotcha. Heal me like a banana. It's a brute, it doesn't care about damage. I feel like it should. Like a moment to be able to know when I can actually safely attack this guy. Except I can't find an opening. Oh, exploding ground. Goody. And I'm also knocked out. Yeah, I'm dead. Wow. What a crappy fight. At the very least, though, it's less bullcrap than Kieran, though. Just because at least you know it's a constant onslaught and the attacks are coming from the monster itself. Like, that's the only saving grace of this fight. I have problems with fights that don't have a proper ebb and flow. Like, when it doesn't have that, it just says, like, alright, just try and squeeze in. We're not gonna care about thought.
Hey there.
And I feel like that's one thing, like that when you go slower with your games, it works out to be better. In the long run, at least. From my experience finding this guy in previous games, you have to make your own openings. That doesn't make sense. Like, because there's only one mechanic in this game that lets you actually make any sort of openings. Also, I should probably actually see if I even got any info from him. Okay, yeah, so pretty much this game is telling me there's just storylines.
Careful.
So Rejang broke the Kieran's horn. That makes perfect sense. Its physical strength isn't something to be trifled with. could snap a Kieran horn into. Imagine what it could do to you, Hunter. Yes, do be careful out there. Outsides are freezing. Yep, I guess I didn't learn anything. I'm gonna guess he's at the bottom of the list here. Yep, 0. Same thing with Zenogre. Rajang is most dangerous when its arms are powered up and can even destroy shock traps. Pitfall traps are effective, but only when it's enraged, so like Nargacuga. Will immediately attack anything that invades its territory. Huh. Yep, Fang Beast, it can be captured. Alright. Let's see. Right, I have the destroy setup. Oh, that doesn't matter. See, when you make your own openings, that to me kind of says... That doesn't make sense to me at the very least, because... Your own openings means you have to use the exhaust system. Like, there's only one thing you can actually do in the game, which is knock out a monster. I'm gonna assume I just need to... Volcanic Region is now available in the Guiding Lands. This region features monsters and gathering points that don't appear in other regions. Obtain materials from monsters or gathering points that appear in the Volcanic Region to custom upgrade your weapon. Any other regions, you can raise the region's level by investigating the monsters that appear. Okay. Let's see what this monster can do then. Let's see what it can do against the power of ice, since dragon is clearly not its weakness.
That's a Rajang. Watch out when it gets angry.
It's like there's no, like that just means you basically have to wait. You just have to wait for him. Oops, shoot! I just realized I just jumped all the way down here when I could have been catching footprints. Oh well. And, oh, don't tell me I jumped in the wrong direction. Jumped in the wrong direction, didn't I? I did. Great, I don't know where I'm going. This is the wrong way. When he's a mid-attack away from you. That sounds terrible, honestly. No, that's something new. Okay, that's up. You know, I would really... Okay, maybe this is the way. No, that's Red Pit. I suppose I actually have a map. Please tell me, like... Alright, this is probably... Yeah, this is the area. Alright. Lead me in the general direction, Scoutflies. Wait. Where? Okay, Scoutflies, come on. Work with me here. That's... Okay, this is Rotten Vale. There's Rathalos. How you doing, Rathalos? Goodbye, Rathalos. Also, I just realized I never drank my potions. Yeah, but there's an algorithm, though, when in their pattern of attacks, though. So it's like you can't rely on... You can't just rely on them actually doing... Just doing the... Really? Already? That cannot be its weakness. not a fan of that back attack. That donkey kick is kind of rough. Fine. Oh, actually, that is his weakness. That is Dan Finland's weakness. This thing better have the least amount of health in the game, I'll tell you that much, with how little you get to attack. They didn't stop attacking you. Good to know. Hey, buddy, you wanna... Alright, fine. Really? Goody. I'm here. What is it doing now? It's just like okay, it's attacking my partner, but that's not its tail, is it? Oh god, the tail has a small hitbox. Why? Yeah, but everything becomes immune to flashes, though. Get on the trap. Get on the big old trap. It's come on, why hasn't this blown up yet? Also, I'm noticing it's immune to paralyze. Leo, the first monster who literally through brute force and ignorance just completely ignores trap damage. Didn't get any chance. I feel like honestly the tools in this game, they don't give you that many. Oh god, it's gonna be moving now. Don't tell me I have to fight it in like... Oh, thank goodness, it's just here. Wait, was that... Yeah, that was footprints, okay. That was a... Wow, that's just bullshit. I'm just gonna call it that. I could not do anything. There was literally nothing I could do to dodge that. Wow. That's not fun. That's not fun. That's multi... Now we're entering the part of the game that always makes me regret buying multiplayer games. We're at the part of where I actually regret buying multiplayer games. It's like, oh yeah, you pretty much need a party. I'm literally jumping into this, aren't I? No, it's below. Why is it literally below me? They attack with no warning. Don't tell me it... What the... Oh, this better not be what I think it's gonna do. Do I need to get the dung pot. Oh no, turtle. That's the wrong pot. That is also the wrong item. That is a very powerful poison. That's a very powerful poison. And I literally have no cure for that. Where the heck did it go? I thought I saw it go up. Wow, it went up, didn't it? It went up. Oh, there's my antidotes. I was wondering where you were. Alright. Now you're up here, huh? What? What the? Wow, it just instantly knew I was there. That is bullcrap. Just, I don't think I was actually ready for this. I don't know why. I feel like you guys threw me into the gauntlet here with what you wanted me to do. I feel like I should have just done Guiding Lands and do that mystery instead of this storyline. If it's, like, honestly, it's Infamy's just being the same problem a lot of other monsters have, whether it's Tigrex or Barioth and such. It's like, alright, it's a constant onslaught that does not let up at all. That's not exactly something to be like, oh, this is such an amazing fight, or something to be proud of. It's more of anything, it's like, well, this is not a well-designed monster, and the only reason it's powerful is because it's legacy. It's like, alright, it's just hard for not fun reasons. I can't believe the tail is its own hitbox. That is such a small hitbox that's like impossible to hit. If the butt was actually the thing I would need to hit, that'd be a lot easier. Also, I'm surprised I didn't get hit by that. Sign me up for the Radabon set then for this thing. There goes my free health. Like, I'm seeing where I can attack this thing. I'd honestly say, actually, maybe poison would actually be one of your better options here against this thing. Because ice does not do a lot if you can't hit the weak point. Okay, that uppercut actually isn't all the way through. Good to know. And I walked into that one. God, that is like a minimum. That is like a millisecond of reaction. Oh, I'd agree with you. This thing is more relentless than Tigrex, but it's like, it's the same problem. It's the same problem. Like, you basically are just dealing with a monster that does not stop attacking. And that's not, at least to me, I don't like that as game design. Like, you need a reprieve. Like, this I can't believe I walked into that. I honestly thought I was gonna hit the arm. Alright, fine. Oh, come on. That was still too far away. Like, because the other reason is you're basically... Like, here's the other problem. A lot of weapons in this game... And I'm not... Like, I noticed this just simply because I'm used to playing with the Sword and Shield. There are so many times you basically just have to run. Like, full sprint, sheath your weapon, and run. And I am so dead. And, like, that's a major difference of knowing, like, how is a Charge Blade gonna actually deal with that? How is a Charge Blade actually gonna deal when they actually have to run? Like, unless your entire build is literally letting yourself sheath your weapon. Well, at least we got a good exploration of this entire place. Unless you're longsword counter for days. Yeah. Rajang, the thing you wanted me to fight, Sims Mage. You're the one who asked for it. Okay, how did you know I was there? Also, I just wanted to... Not that! Please. You're the one who said to do the Admiral storyline, so we're doing the Admiral storyline. I didn't know doing the Admiral storyline would lead to Rajang. That's gonna hurt. Also, I noticed it's immune to paralyze. That is definitely one thing I've noticed. And here we go. Well, let's see how Rajang does against the Devil Joe, I guess. Okay. At least we know who wins. No, 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 no. Leave me alone. Have some dung. Black blood. No, no, it's gonna happen tonight. This is happening tonight. Like, this thing is beatable. Well, for how much I've been griping, and I really wish you could actually remove those things from your toolbar. I really wish you could remove all the tools from your toolbar. Where the hell did Rajang go? It literally ran all the way back down, didn't it? Oh, okay, there it is. Really? From there? Man, this thing's got eyes. It's got good sight. Damn it. Ugh, stupid Jaggeruses. Oh my god, it actually got blocked. It can be paralyzed. It's a miracle. Downside is, apparently I can be poisoned. I regret doing, yep, I regret doing that. I stayed too long. I stayed too long. Oh dear. Here we go again. This thing hasn't even dropped a single pod. I'd like to make a note of that. That is just rude. There we go, one. It dropped something. It's a miracle. Really? Slinger Thorn? Oh wait, dude, that's Slinger Thorn. Okay, so the only way to actually dodge that is to... The only way to dodge that is to actually do your running dive. That's actually interesting. That would actually happen at the worst time. Love of goodness, let me actually access a potion, please. Game. soak that up. Hopefully you get poisoned. Or maybe not. Or put to sleep. Wow, this area just has all the status ailments, doesn't it? It is too angry to sleep. This thing is too angry to sleep. Oh, finally, it's showing exhaustion. Oh no, it's gonna go eat. No, don't eat. I need you hungry. Crap. This is no... There's no food here, is there? I'm not even gonna ask how I dodged that. Man, even with tool specialists, this is actually rough. I'm sorry, this monster does way too much damage for its own good. Like, if a single hit takes 3/4 of your life, that's a problem. I'm so dead. Oh, come on. Let me move. Don't need a winged drake to block my way. Don't even know what I hit, but okay. Also, I'm running out of potions now. That's number 2. How close is he to death? He is nowhere close to death if he's able to turn the Mewtwo into rage mode. I don't suppose this is one of those this monster doesn't even go to sleep, does he? He probably doesn't even fall asleep like all the other monsters. That is what sucks about fighting you. No, oh, give me my shortcut. Come on. Yeah, okay. No, that's not what I meant though. There's sleep status, and then there's actually, like, you're gonna fall asleep. That means... Well, I'm gonna hate doing this, but I've got to do it. Are you actually close enough to being dead? Oh, that counts as an attack. That's bull crap. That is bullcrap. Alright. Now it's no point in keeping this thing. wasn't even fair. What? Ah, come on. Let me drink some potions here. You're taking the Farcaster. Or a max potion would also work. Oh, you were just... How many parts have I broken on this thing? Alright. I'm just gonna go back to the camp. I believe this thing would still fight in its sleep. Yes, it would fight in its sleep. I just wish it would go to sleep if you do enough damage to it. That's my personal hope. And clearly, I'm not gonna get what I want. At least we know Deviljho can just beat the living crap out of it. Deviljho, king of all the monsters. I still wish there was a way to get rid of the, I don't even know why I'm drinking these. There's my cool drink. About the crocodile hunter. May he rest in peace. He's angry. You're absolutely right. That is one angry monkey. I'm surprised this game hasn't made like super potions or something. What the? Who the? Get off, Jagras. Now's not the time. Now is not the time. Like, the one problem I really wish I would be able to get a signifier or something. Are you real? You know what? I'm just gonna do this because he's almost dead. At least I think he's almost dead. I'm Cap. I'd like to capture you. I always forget you can do a 360. All right. Like, now that he's slowing down. Now I can see, like, why you would just abandon a crit build in this game. And also, thank goodness you can actually sweep under its legs. Yeah, that's the point where you have to attack this guy. Yeah, just keep doing that, buddy. How many parts does this thing have to break? Oh my god, it actually... Wait, don't heal it. Just let it go. Just let it go. See if it actually goes to sleep. We're just gonna see where this little guy goes. Where do you go? Where do you sleep? That's the important question. You actually fall asleep. He actually falls asleep. I'm actually amazed. I can't believe he falls asleep. Don't you even try doing that. You were supposed to help me.
Are you hurt? Any injuries? The Admiral's okay. Let's head back to Seliana.
Also, I noticed this area is like just devoid of resources. Like there's nothing to collect. The fight with Devil Joe looked like more as in Rajang favor, being that he donkey punched Devil Joe to the ground. True. Let's see. Oh my god, you can actually get a Rajang tail. You can cut off its tail. I can't believe it. Okay, now I see why you'd want to actually build more defensively. Hey, Rajang's already at level 2.
Hey!
Reveal thyself destroyal complete. Report back to the Admiral.
Hello.
They changed that day, so I didn't want to help. Oh, wait, that was a rank 8 star? Okay. Oh. One. Wait a minute. That was a fanged monster. I feel gypped. I got ripped off. That's armor and weapons, boys. Oh my god, the researcher actually wants a request. Oh, you're back. I've had a look at the report that you two made on the Rajang. I was especially curious about your claim that the Clutch Claw couldn't grapple onto its head, so I had to think about it. Unfortunately, it seems that the Clutch Claw was not designed for something the size of Rajang's head. Now then, if you're still determined to use a claw attack or unleash a flinch shot while grabbed onto that beast, then you'll have to do it when you're grappled onto its forelimbs or arms, if you want to be less scientific about it. So next time you face that beast, you should give that a try.
Be careful.
Don't get yourself hurt. Scientific curiosity is fine, as long as you don't overdo it. Can I please see the Rajang sleeping here? I am sorry, Sims Mage. We're already past that part there. My outside is freezing. Jesus Christ, fighting a Kirin and then fighting that thing. It is, yep, oh god, it's only weak to ice. Oh, no wonder why it took forever to paralyze it. It literally is only blast or ice. Okay, so it's not severable, you can only break it. Wait, how many times can you break the thing? Because that was like 5 breaks. So the tail, the head, oh, I guess you could break the head twice, I bet. Let's see, Rajang tail, pelt, hard horn, hard claw. Jeez. Cutting off. It didn't say it's severable though, so you can't cut it off.
Hey, kid. You certainly earned your pay today. Good work, Fiber. And dang, a Rajang.
Oh, Rajang, okay.
Even Elder Dragons steer clear of that beast. Anyway, now we know we got Rajang running loose in the Guiding Lands. Hope you're ready to get down to business, because it's monster hunting time. Felt kind of weird fighting that Rajang, though. Its spiky golden hair and buff arms.
And that explains why everyone calls it Goku.
It was like going up against my evil twin. But we showed it who the bigger baboon was. Am I right? Oh, wait. That kind of came out wrong.
Ooh, new pendant. Oh no. Rajang will now appear in the Guiding Lands. Can't believe it's so small and does so much damage.
Oh, by the way,
I was talking about when it's captured and at the sub. Okay. Yeah, that is actually. Hang on a second. I could do you better. Okay, yeah. So I did break it. So we could break its arms, break its horn, and break its tail. Huh. There's actually a model. Rajang model is actually replaced with the Admiral. I would believe that. I would believe that. Goodness. Hang on. I've gotta be able to actually have one of these things done.
I see.
Let's see here. Bug trappers. Come on, just tell me what you want here. Let's find a way to study. Itchy ears. Grimalki's out of the bag. Howling at the moon. I got a picture of a Poogie.
Excellent work. Oh,
Huh. Okay. Hey, we could save more observation. Goody. I'm surprised it's asleep.
How are you doing?
Have we tried capturing monsters yet? Capturing monsters are easier to study, so the scholars reward us for bringing them in. With a smile and usually a reward, too. The field team leader said he wanted to go see the old world. I'd go back with him. There's so many places I'd love to show him. Wait, so what does he want?
How's it going?
Yeah, it looks like things are going smoothly out in the Guiding Lands. I've got an urgent quest for the field team. The name's Sleep Now in the Fire. It's out in the ancient forest. Our scholars are struggling. They are struggling. They said they could use some of that Fifth Fleet muscle. Taking care of this should free up a lot of resources for Guiding Lands research. Who knows what new breakthroughs that could net us? We're counting on you, Hunter. Huh. Every time you see Rajang up close, I just think of Donkey Kong. Honestly, I've been watching, Shade, actually stream, and he does, like, arcade game streams. Because he actually has a full-on, like, his entire basement is basically his streaming setup. So, like, each room in the basement there has a section that he has on camera. And one of them, he actually has it set up where he does arcade games. And so he'll play games like Donkey Kong 3. Like, that's one of the games he's actually been playing as of late. I guess you just go to the Guiding Lands, then? Okay, no, there is actually a mission. Level 49 or higher, completing this quest unlocks your MR cap limit. Interesting. A tempered Rathian and a... Really, a Lumu? Huh. I'm curious, though. We actually did beat it.
let's
What
do
armor
this.
do we actually get? Look, I'm not responsible for any damages that occur here. They wanted the monsters alive, I'm more than happy to give them to them alive. Also, man, this music is foreboding. Alright, what do you give me here? What's the Rajang armor look like? That was not what I expected. Anyone else like Super Saiyan 3? Let's see, Rajang's Rage prevents attacks from being deflected. Wow, it gives Mind's Eye. Weapon sharpness does not decrease after set. It literally is, what do you call it? Rathalos and Odogaron set bonuses in one. His weapon sharpness, resentment, weakness exploit, speed sharpening, and attack boost. That's a interesting set. What does the setup look like? Anyone want to go play Monster Hunter Rise? I feel like this outfit should be included in the game. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. What weapons? Is there... do we get a sword and shield? We do not get a sword and shield, actually. That's surprising. I guess the Rajang is not something that you need to do if you're a sword and shield player. Alright. Alright, well, let's go kill ourselves some tempered monsters then. Good thing you're here. That ape ran amok and destroyed the entire base, including off of this island. I know, actually, I just realized. You capture a monster in the Guiding Lands, and you have to transport it all the way back to Celiana. That feels like that's not a good idea. A fanged and a flying. Oh, right, I should actually check that. Any bounties? Oh, right, it counts as a fang, not a brute. I have a lot of fanged requests. It'll be fine. Rajang has a sword. It wasn't on the list, though. Like, look, it didn't. It wasn't on the list. If we hunted the Rajang, it didn't say Rajang tree.
Want something making?
Like, I might need parts from the Rajang, but if you look, Nergigante, Rathalos Workshop, Barioth, unknown, so that's still unknown. Rathian, Brachydios, Nargacuga, Bone, Velcana, Acidic Glavenus, Baroth, Aglavenus, Anjanath, Namiel, Blacksteel. No, oh, there. Oh, never mind. There is actually one. Shoot. Never mind. I completely missed it. Maybe, huh. 406 default. That's a lot. Why would it have Thunder Element on it? There's no point if you're only gonna give 60. There is 0 point to actually give you a sword and shield and say, here's 60. That is god-awful. Like, hang on a second. Like, 406, that's the damage. And you can't even upgrade it with non-elemental. Like, the highest I've seen, so 378, I think, let's see, what was the highest? Yeah, 392. 392 is the highest you'll actually get. That is... like, unless, like, the whole point of even using the elements and such is basically because the Sword and Shield's base damage is low, but you can get it up really high with the elements. Like, and even more if you can make it so you actually wear the set that actually lets you get elemental crits. That better be a big upgrade, but I don't think that's going to be a big upgrade, honestly. Yes, I am going to make this. That's literally a club. And there's... oh my god, you probably have to hunt a tempered version or something. Speaking of tempered, why don't we just do that for our last mission here? I was hoping to get like a send-off here, but wow, they really threw a lot of post-game content, or post-game story. I'm a little surprised about that. I'm actually surprised about that. Because, like, they kind of just let you go once you got the credits. With the exception of maybe, like, the movie stories and such. That's more than just a caveman weapon. That is just a full-on club with spikes on it. That's like... leave the planet, Kodos and Kang. Oh, wait, I want to see what she says, actually. Apart, how am I going to manage to tell my father and grandfather about all that's happened here? Talking for days. Alright, let's go unlock our master rank cap then. I didn't know each character would just have, like, here's more story. If a monster returns, they get to have a weapon for every category. Ugh. Probably not wrong about that. Alright, because these things are tempered, so they're not going to have, they're not going to give me a trail. Or a traditional trail, at least. That was not the monster I wanted to find. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. I'm just gonna make this a lot easier for me. Where's my anti-sleep item? Poison, sleep charm. Here it is. There we go. And I completely forgot what a Paolumu is actually weak to. I think it was water, actually. Oh, nope, that's the wrong set. My water. There's my water. I wouldn't, honestly, I would actually make a better, I would make an argument saying it's not about popularity, it's just if the game developers like the monster. I feel like that would have more of an impact. Is it water? Yeah, it's water. Alright, let's go take care of this Paolumu. Because, like, when you make a memorable monster, and with how early are the days of game development, it's like, how would you even get the feedback that you actually need to find out, hey, what are the monsters we actually like? Or what are the monsters people actually like and they would want to see more of? I just don't want to fall asleep. If you just make yourself... Oh no, did I... I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I should really remember to actually do these things properly here. There we go. I would be more than happy to sacrifice any and all crit just to make sure I could just keep fighting. And are you serious? You can't let me... You're not gonna let me do a ride? There you go. Okay, finally. I had to say, wait a minute, this doesn't seem right. I guess we gotta go the long way. Like, I would not expect Devil Joe to be so popular. I mean, I guess if anything, it just looks silly. It's scary, but it looks silly. God, I would honestly argue maybe Devil Joe at least had a more of an ebb and flow than Rajang. I am not falling asleep tonight. I do not care about your sleep. Had enough dealing with sleep with you, buddy. They're a nice challenge for Leaking Monster. Yeah, they are, but I don't exactly find it fun having to constantly be at 11, basically. I mean, obviously, when you have multiple players, well, it might make the fight a lot easier. It might make the fight a lot easier. You're gonna fly up? No, you're not gonna fly up. Right, you're tempered. You do a lot more damage. Completely forgot about that. Wish I could just pop that balloon. Wait, what am I doing? Of course, I can pop it. No, I can't. I would really love to be able to actually slam you into something here, but I can't, apparently. Wow, half health on the Sleep Blast. There we go. In a full group, we essentially made Rajang seem like a bystander, just pushed and started kicking. Yeah, like I said, I know this game is intended for multiplayer, and it's a miracle if anyone could actually go through a lot of this game solo, because it is doable, and I hope the difficulty is adjusted. But I don't know if it is or not. So it's like, it's hard to tell, like, oh, am I actually doing a good job, or am I not doing a good job? Don't destroy the tree. That was someone's home. The little mouse. The mouse needs to be punished. Monsters get more health in multiplayer. Okay, so it is actually adjusted for difficulty. Oh. surprised I was able to actually get you knocked down. I think oddly enough, with my favorite attack is actually the sword and shield slide animation. Just because you could just do so much. You could mount the monster and everything with it. I actually like fighting on this hill. It's always a good time being able to slide and mount the monster. I don't know how I'm not being hit, but this is okay by me. What? Ah, you're running again. You think the main problem that they used to take their movements, so it takes a few attempts to beat them alone? Yeah. I'll tell you one thing though, even if you learn their pattern, they don't become like, oh, they're just easy. No, I feel like with a lot of the late game monsters, because they're just constantly attacking, even after you learn their attack patterns, there's still a challenge, honestly. Because there's always room for error. There's always room for error. Can I hit your little toes, buddy? You got a lot of thorns on there. You got a lot of thorns that I would love to hit. There we go. That's what I wanted to hit. That's why I love the shotgun with the sword and shield now. Like, once you learn you could do that. That became my favorite. That became my favorite slinger ammo. Slinger ammo. Thank you for giving me more. Assuming I could actually find you. The only hard part is actually getting the shot to hit. It's like they just give you a shotgun range. Uh-oh. Oh, thank God, it actually gave me a warning. We gotta capture our mousy friend. Mice or rats are one of my favorite animals, so we have to catch them. I would be distraught if I ever had to actually... Aside from the arena, I would be distraught if I had to actually kill Paolumu out in the wild. The arena, unfortunately, you have to kill. There's no exceptions. Which makes me think, actually, that if that's the majority of my actual kills in the book. Gonna stop here, or you're gonna keep flying? Oh, you're gonna keep going. Alright. Probably gonna sleep here, so I'm gonna stop here. Alright, find your sleepy place, buddy. Then we could change into our Rathian set. You need to actually fall asleep because you just constantly fly. And I don't want to play dodging for 5 minutes here. Let me ask this question, actually. Is there a way to, like, get rid of stuff on your toolbar here? Like, you might have it in your inventory, but it's a toolbar item. Also, I don't even know. It's actually one of your requirements. Do you need a cute little Paolumu in your collection? No, you do not. You ruined the shot! Oh, fine. You ruined the shot. The shot is ruined. You ruined it, Jaggeris. Okay. Alright, let's go get our next target. I know, I got photobombed. How rude. Oh. Professor Oak is not impressed. It is kind of weird that literally Monster Hunter went from... Alright, it literally is Pokemon versus Pokemon Snap. I mean, I'm just trying to do the side stuff. Trying to do all the stuff at the same time is kind of annoying. Where the heck's my Dragon Seal Sword? This is actually the most I've ever used, this my Dragon Seal Sword. You were close. Where's my meat? There's my ration. I'll be honest, I was never that huge into Pokemon Snap. Like, I remember actually there was a time where where I was alive when there was Blockbuster and they actually could let you print out your pictures in Pokemon Snap. I think that was the game that basically told me, yeah, you're not cut out for photography. That might not be your thing. Still have to learn actual Photoshop, though. Well, I know enough about Photoshop to get by what I need to do. So where the heck are the... There they are. I was looking. Gale. Oh, sweet. It found it. Alright, let's go beat up a Rathian. What? What do you mean disappeared? Hold on a second. Hey, hang on a second. That's... What? How? You're literally on the map. How did the scout flies disappear? That's the first time I've ever seen that happen. No, 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 come on. Stop. There, do that. No, do that. Perfect. I love that causing falling boulders is considered research. Yeah, we just need to see what it's like to actually drop a bunch of boulders on a Rathian. Just need to see what it was like. Ooh, I need to be careful. Taking your tail. I don't want to be poisoned. I've made a discovery. Boulders really freaking hurt. Exactly. It's science. We can blame the Mythbusters. We'll just blame the Mythbusters for everything. I also just made myself sad. I just realized there's a lot of good people who are involved in the Mythbusters are no longer here. Rest in peace, Gran Mahara. I was surprised to learn he actually made a battle bot. Like, I never knew he was actually involved in that whole thing. Like, there's a cool way to get on a trend. Oh, that's a lot of damage. I can't believe that KO'd me. I need to be more careful. I need to be a lot more careful. Alright, I better use the mantles. So in Rise, that backflip Raytheon did can be forcibly used on another monster. The new Wyvern riding mechanic. Gonna be real, I still haven't made time to actually play that. I really should. I should really try the demo. Oh, it's enraged. Well, at least I got poisoned. Give me that tail. I know you're a tempered monster, but come on. It kind of feels weird if Rathian's like supposed to be king of the not Rathian, Rathalos. It's supposed to be like your king of the monsters. It kind of feels underplayed when he's like the monster that always gets beaten up. Go. Just give your tail. You give something new. No, you don't. You literally give the same stuff even if you're tempered. I have no idea what the camera is doing. I'm very confused by this camera. And I am surprised that fire actually hit me. Also, thank goodness there's so many Vigor Wasps in this area. No, no, God, damn it. I missed the head. I missed the head. Hang on a second. You're doing something. It's important. There. Or you could just blow me up. Fine. This is what I get for trying to be fancy. Like, the game punishes me. That's why, like, I don't do a lot of fancy combos or anything. Like, you just end up getting yourself into trouble. It's extremely satisfying. I'll be honest, like, whenever I fight the Rathian, I'm more prone to get hit by the fireball than I am getting hit by the poison attack. Like, both Rathalos and Rathian, it's always the fireball that ended up hitting me more than the poison. Like, I'll always bring the herbal medicine, because that's the quickest to actually get, to consume, win on poison. It can still suck, actually, getting poisoned. See? Like so. Oh, that happens. The fancier I try to be in combat, the more trouble I get in. Which is why I don't like using a lot of the advanced weapons. Quote, error demonstration. It's 2 for 2. 2 for 2 there. Although that hits like a truck though. How did that hit me? Oh, that stun's gonna hurt. Please. No! Oh, get off. I know I can destroy your wings, but honestly, you're resistant to it. Well, that gives me even more of a reason not to actually go for your wings. That's one. Hey, we did a perfect rush by accident. And it's almost dead. Perfect. Let's go capture our other... Let's go capture this lady. She's probably actually going up to the nest. It's weird that Rathian is, like, easy to me for some strange reason. I feel like their place in the, I guess, in the hierarchy or the circle of life would be much higher. Nope, we got Rajang. It's all about Rajang. Hammer isn't fancy, it's just going full Unga Bunga mode. Yep. And that's why I like the shield. You can at least get the exhaust damage if you want. I wonder if the slash attacks actually count towards the damage. Wow, she got here quick. Girl, I've got something for you. Well, there were some bones here. There we go. Rathian is the queen of the land, while Rathalos is king of the sky. I kind of question their title, honestly, for how many times I've had to actually beat them. They really want you to fight Rathian and Rathalos quite a bit in this game. To the point where it's like, yeah, you're not really the king. What I get? Ooh, Rathian, wait. Rathian Ruby and a Wyvern Gem. I wish there was a better way to get decorations, though. Like, that's still one thing that really is hindering me. Guiding Lance region level cap has been removed. The region level cap is now 5. I have no idea what that means. I have zero idea what that means. Monster rank 49 to 63. Master rank cap has been removed.
Hello, Fiver.
Let's see. Flying Wyverns. That's it, actually. Tempered Monster Hunt. No, I don't want to do Tempered. I apparently had to start hunting some fanged monsters, apparently. Those were just the names they were given in the first... Oh, in the first... Okay, in the first game, that makes a lot of sense. Like, I could definitely see them being the big bad boss if it was the first game. Very easily, actually, I could see them being the big bad boss. What time is it? It's already 11:30. Holy crap.
Yes?
You care about other living things? I hope so. My outsides are freezing. Jade Palumu. Oh my god, the Admiral stuck around. I don't mind the cold air. A chest full gets the juices flowing. Clears the mind of any useless emotion. All that's left is instinct. Something real about it. Something feral. I love it. Good to know.
Hey,
I saw the Admiral up on the roof the other day. He always did have a thing for high places. As a kid, he'd toss me up in the air and catch me while standing on cliffs and ledges, and I'd have a sobbing meltdown. Memories. Field team leader, you kind of, I can kind of relate to that. I can relate to that a little bit too closely. The highest sharpness in the first game was green, so yeah, they were scary. Ugh. How many falls did you take this time around? I'm updating the tally. You don't want to know. I ran away from home because I didn't want anyone telling me how to live my life. And now that I've spent time here, I realize just how much my family was trying to protect me from... Oh, I hate to admit it. Once the studies here are done, my goal is to return home a new person. Someone who's more appreciative. You're already appreciative, serious handler. Alright. Do I want to do... No, I don't want to do his story right now. I'd hate to say it. Is there anything else, or does it literally just do the... I'm so lost here in what I should actually be doing. I guess... Hang on a second. Guiding Lands. Depart to join. Fix region levels. Fix region levels. Oh, you can... What? Cannot decrease the region's level before the minimum. Oh, okay, I see. Huh. So this is literally just join and it's an expedition. That's a bit odd. I guess if anything, if you want more story, then you keep talking to the members of the fleet. That's interesting. You know what? Honestly, I've been trying to actually get a better sleep schedule here. Wait, is that the tracker?
Surviving?
You're looking well, I'm pleased to say. Oh my god, all the fleet is actually staying in... Wait. Hang on a second. Time out. Well, there's the Guiding Lance. Monsters. Anjanath, Great Jagras, Kulu. Resource information. Huh. I'm curious. I'm just curious. Do these guys have any quests? The commander might have a quest. What do you have to say, actually?
By the way,
The scholars have been investigating that shipwreck, but it's been so poorly preserved that we can't tell much about its crew. The captain might still be in the Hinterlands. It's possible that they're heading for new land. Hey, the captain. Haven't talked to him in a while.
Wares?
Okay, looks like he's back to his normal stuff. And yep, the commander actually has something for us. What do you got for me, Commander? When you landed in the Hinterlands and plowed your way through all that snow to find a place for us to set up headquarters, I started thinking perhaps my grandson in the 5th Fleet should take command there. You remember what he said? Ordering someone to be a commander doesn't make them one. I think he underestimates himself. But everyone does have high expectations, and that's a lot to deal with. Anyway, because of you, I'm able to see this day finally come, and I'm extremely grateful.
Splendid job.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Aww.
Ha.
This place has changed drastically over the past 40-some years. When we got here, we left the ship up there on the rocks and immediately set building Astera from the ground up. Each crossing alters the environment and ecosystem. Those changes have forced us to change. One thing has always remained the same, even 4 long decades later. The sunset. I love these lines here. This clutch claw. Must I learn it? I feel you, Huntsman. I feel you on that one, Huntsman. Alright. I think honestly this would be a good time to call it here. Alright, Rajang there. Definitely a brutal fight. Definitely a fight I would actually want to bring in people with. For now, though, why don't we take a look and see who else is streaming tonight here. Who do we have on dock tonight? And we've got actually only 2 other people right now. One is Proton John. He's actually doing another Whatever Wednesday, so people voted on every Wednesday. Usually he'll ask his viewers what they think he should do, and they vote, and they gave him, yeah, just do whatever you want. It looks like he's currently playing a game called Pixel Puzzle Makeout League. Puzzle game and dating sim. Not a combination I would think of. And other than that, we have Exfo. He's also a co-host with Proton John on the Top-Down Perspective, which is on every Thursday night, actually. Looks like he's playing a game called Suralim Ultimate. I have no idea what that game is. There are so many games I just don't know about anymore, and it's sad because there's more games than ever before being developed. But that's gonna do it for us tonight, though. Thank you very much for watching, guys. My god, Rajang. That was... I'd honestly say I think I've had more of a problem with Tigrex, actually, than Rajang. Although, I will say, last couple nights, it's not often I've ever been carded. Or never mind the fact of actually losing a hunt outright. So that's a good testament to their difficulty. That's a darn good testament to their difficulty. Just kind of wish it was a little bit more time to attack. Although I'm glad apparently they had at least a little bit less health. But until then, though, as always, I hope you guys had yourselves a good, happy St. Patrick's Day. Thanks for spending the time here with me tonight. One last drink to you guys. It gets easier the more you fight him. Oh yeah, no doubt. So, I don't know if I'm gonna... Current plan right now, I'm probably gonna finish out the rest of the week playing Monster Hunter. We'll probably do like all the other quests if there are any more special assignments and such. Just to find out, because I don't think we actually... Actually, we still have some monsters we haven't discovered. Yep, we still have some monsters on the list we haven't discovered. So there's still one more monster left, actually. Actually, I think there's 2 more monsters left. So we'll do the special assignments. See what else Iceborne has to give us. But I think, if anything, maybe starting next week, we'll move on to our next game. Well, that is the current plan. Don't know if that'll change, but we'll see what happens. But until then, though, thank you very much for watching. As always, until then, take care.